Tonight on Agile TV, Alberto Zierlinger checks in from Argentina on the Agile lifestyle. Randy Gage gives us a few pointers on building your business and a spotlight on our award-winning FLX product.
I'm Sam, that's Zach, and this is Agile TV. It's great to have you back in studio, Zach.
You know, Sam, it is great to be back in studio. A lot of different events, a lot of traveling, different things that have happened, but it is good to be back on Agile TV. We have got a lot of great stuff on tonight's show, but before we get into that, we want to make sure everybody tunes in next week as we will be announcing the winners of the first 90 days of the Agile Fit Challenge.
And a lot of great stories coming in from the Agile Fit Challenge and some great prizes, but that's all coming up next week.
Let's go straight down to Alberto Zierlinger down in Argentina to hear about his Agile lifestyle.
Thank you guys, directly from Buenos Aires, Argentina to Agile TV in this beautiful morning in the end of the summer in South America. And let's talk about lifestyle. Small things about lifestyle you can see when you wake up, when you decide to wake up, not when your alarm clock decides. Okay, and small things is because you have the opportunity to work in 60 countries, and this is lifestyle. Okay, because you can meet friends all around the world. You can work in Asia, you can work in Africa, you can work in America and in Europe, but you have the opportunity to meet amazing people all around the world and open your office all around the world. And let me tell you, it's not a small thing. For example, in Cancun, in the Riviera Maya, okay? During the day, I went to scuba dive with a shark, with tiger sharks, and in the afternoon, I had the opportunity to work with this amazing team I have in Riviera Maya. So, and helping them to build this amazing business, okay? This is lifestyle. And let me tell you about the opportunity you have with Agile to become more healthy, okay? You can be healthier because of the amazing products and the amazing programs to lose weight and to be healthier. And let me tell you more. The big things, okay? And the big picture is because Agile is willing to surprise you in different ways. For example, is willing to take you to Phuket, Thailand, okay, and riding elephants, and then traveling to Australia and be in the Great Barrier of Reefs, diving there. And in a race of the regatta in Sydney, Australia, and a race in Salt Lake City with cars. Okay, it's amazing. And then opening a jewelry store in the middle of the night and give you the opportunity to choose the jewelry you want, the jewelry you want. That's amazing. And then traveling to the beautiful Hawaii and the opportunity to see the whales, and then to Guanacaste, Costa Rica, okay, living in such a paradise and having the opportunity, for example, to paint the school there, to spend the time, okay, of your quality time, to spend the time painting a school for those who really needs with Agile Cares. That's Agile lifestyle, okay? So decide whatever you want to decide, but leave this opportunity to live the Agile lifestyle. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Sam, and let's back to you.
Thank you so much, Alberto. You and Daphne are such an important part of the Agile family.
From the very beginning, we have heard so many amazing testimonials on FLX and how it's impacted so many lives around the world. Let's go to the mad scientist Joe Rockwood to learn about the science behind our FLX product.
People all over the world suffer from joint pain and discomfort. And there's a lot of reasons for this. A lot of people have inflammation of their elbows, tennis elbow. I myself have trouble with my knees. I have friends that have bad hips. You know, the older we get, the harder it is to manage our weekend warrior efforts, and we get sore and we start to hurt after a while. The reason this happens is because our body isn't able to adjust. It isn't able to adapt. When we are sedentary for a time and then we work a little harder and we overwork it, it's not prepared for that. And so we do feel some of that discomfort. The beauty of Flex, the wonderful thing about Flex is it has 4 ingredients that really help out with these issues. It has chondroitin, glucosamine, MSM, and celadrin, which is kind of our secret weapon. Celadrin is a group of esterified fatty acids that helps the body speed in its healing process and in recovering from those aches and pains that we feel. Flex is a fantastic product whether you just want to feel better golfing or whether you have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning due to some of these things that we do. It's a great product. Everyone should be taking it that has any kind of discomfort.
Hi, I'm Randy. I work in the IT department here at Agile. I love to play guitar. I've been doing it for about 50 years. A few months ago, I woke up and I couldn't feel these 2 fingers. And I thought my playing days were over. I went to the chiropractor, I went to regular doctors. Over a month period, nothing changed. I still couldn't feel my fingers. So I couldn't play. So I took Flex, and 3 days later, the feeling started to come back. The tingling started to go away, and I could actually move in coordination again. And I'm so grateful, to be really honest. It's a big part of my life. Flex lets me keep doing the things that I love doing, and I'm very grateful.
Flex Rub is a perfect companion for the Flex product. Flex Rub if you think of it as a spot treatment that really focuses in on where that discomfort is, and it really helps out. We've got the menthol in there, we've got acetyl myristoyl, safflower oil, caffeine to really help it penetrate the skin and get in there and do its job. This is an over-the-counter medicine that does a wonderful job at spot treatment. Something that can be used in conjunction with Flex. You see great results. It works on its own. It's even better in combination.
You know, Sam, just recently we've seen so much success with the Agile Fill the Stadium promotion. Everywhere I've gone traveling and been around the world, people are asking about it. There's so much energy going on right now.
And we are so excited to have Julie Nelson on the show tonight to make this big announcement for the Fill the Stadium promotion. Let's go to Julie.
6 months ago, we announced the Fill the Stadium promotion and have seen great success from it all around the world. Numerous people like Shinhao Pan from Hong Kong and Damiano Badisi from Italy have already qualified for free hotel stays in Salt Lake City and Park City, Utah. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime trip, and congratulations to all of those that have qualified. Now, because there are so many team members that are so close to qualifying, co-CEO Jeff Higginson has decided to extend the promotion till the end of April. Now is the time to take advantage of these extra 30 days and do what you have to make it happen. You don't want to miss this opportunity. We'll see you in Park City.
Hey, thanks, Julie. Everybody has 1 more month to make this promotion happen for you.
Now, as everybody saw last week when I was gone, Randy Gage was making a case to steal my job. But here's the reality. He's a much better trainer than he is a host. Let's go to Randy right now and get some pointers on how to build your Agile business.
The money is in the follow-up. Hey guys, let's talk about how do you successfully bring people into the Agile business, grow your network, create residual income and positive cash flow. Well, we know the basic skill sets, right? 1 is the ability to meet people. 2 is the skill to work a candidate list. 3 is inviting, right? Get them to a cash flow class, view a cash flow class online, send them a link to one, get them to an ABB or some kind of an event. It might be a webcast, a conference call, a 3-way call with your sponsor. And then the 4th thing is the follow-up. And the follow-up's where the money is. And the follow-up is the easiest part of the whole process, but it's funny, it's often the part where people fall down. They invest in their time, they do their candidate list, they finally get up the nerve, they call somebody, they get them to a presentation, and then they don't follow through. So you always want to follow through. And here's what you should know. You want to follow through every 24 to 36 hours after somebody has seen a presentation. And you want to give them some more information at each step of the process. So here would be the difference between when I joined the business 20-some years ago and what I see happening today. The follow-up window is shorter and shorter and shorter because we have this hectic, frantic, fast-paced ADD, attention deficit disorder society, right? So it used to be, when I started in the business, we'd invite somebody over to like a home presentation on a Tuesday, and we would follow up with them like around Friday or Saturday because we didn't want to follow up too early. It looked like you got pushy or salesy, right? So you didn't want to do that. Here's what I'll tell you today. You bring someone to a cash flow class or an ABB on Tuesday and you don't follow up till Friday, you probably lost the prospect because they have so much going on in their lives. They're so busy, so distracted that they just have lost the plot. So you really want to follow up probably within 24 hours. And then it's just, hey, just touch and base, wanted to see any questions you have, and then leave them some more material. So it might be the product catalog, it could be some of the Diamond Story CDs, it'll be the special report, another, just one of, sometimes it's just by a link. You might be emailing them a link and one of the videos from Abe or any of the other Fit Challenge videos. Might be anything like that, but just touching base. Because here's the story, funny story I got to share with you. I'm doing a cash flow class at a home for one of my people, and there's maybe 11 people there, so they're not all like front row because it's in a house, so they're like front row behind there. So there's a young guy in the back, and he's like playing video games or something. The whole movie, the whole time the film is on, he's doing this, and when the host had introduced it, and then I'm asking some questions, he's doing whatever. I figure he's playing Angry Birds or whatever he's doing. He comes up to me afterward and says, hey, my friend wants to join. I'm like, who? I'm wondering which friend he is. Who's your friend? He said, no, he's not here. It's my friend so-and-so. I said, well, what do you mean he wants to join? How does he know about it? He said, I've been texting him the whole time. And then I realized, I think this guy is playing some video game. He's actually enraptured with the cash flow class, and he's texting his friend the whole time. And this is the reality of the world today. You do a cash flow class or a one-on-one or an ABB with someone, they get in the car, they're sending tweets on the way to the car before they get in the car. They get home, they're Googling it, they're looking up, they're putting a post on Facebook. Just the speed is going so rapidly, so just accelerate your follow-up the same way. You already talked to people, you've got them in front of a presentation. You don't have to be salesy, you don't have to convince them, you don't have to close them, but you do have to follow up. You have to check in with them every 24 or 36 hours, see what questions they might have developed, and then give them another bit of information until they get to the point where they can make a decision. And whatever decision they make, if they decide they don't want to do the business, that's okay. If they decide they just want to use the products and be a preferred customer, that's great. And if they decide they want to use the products and build the business, that's even better. The choice is theirs, but our job as team members is just give them enough information and follow up so they make the right decision for them. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Now, as you can all see, I'll stay as the host. Randy, you can stay as the trainer. For all of those that are looking at Agile TV for the first time or looking at Agile, I know a lot of people will always ask, well, how do I get started? What's the best way to get started? We've asked Agile's co-CEO, Jeff Higginson, to kind of talk about this new promotion we've come out with, 9 in 90. Let's go to Jeff.
Hey, thanks, guys. A few weeks ago, our president, Craig Bradley, introduced our 9 in 90 program, which means 9 new enrollments in 90 days. What does that mean and how does that make a difference? As I've thought through this program that Craig Bradley put out there for us, I thought about how that affects your business. If you want the fastest way and the most important thing you can really do over the next 90 days, it would be to go out and bring 9 new people in. Here's what we're going to do for you. For all of you that bring 9 in 90, throughout this little program, we are going to give you VIP status at Agile World 2012 in Salt Lake City, which means this: you will be allowed into all VIP club lounges, which offers food and drinks. You'll be with top leaders. You'll see a lot of the corporate executive team. You'll be with people who are really making a difference in this business. You're going to have access into areas and VIP presence in certain meetings and areas and dinners that are taking place throughout Agile World. So make sure you're part of the 9 in 90. But most importantly, the reason you're doing it is because it is the single most important thing that you can do for your business to really accelerate and grow it fast. 9 in 90, guys, and thanks, Mr. Bradley, for your great wisdom and many years as you've thought this through and putting this out there. This I endorse and I believe in, and I believe will make the biggest difference in your business over the next 90 days. So back to you guys, thanks.
No matter how long you've been a part of Agile, 9 in 90 will transform your business. Now let's go to Agile President and Managing Director of the Agile Cares Foundation, Craig Bradley.
I am so fortunate. I get to travel all over the world working with Agile Cares, and I love every day. I go to the different projects that we're doing. I meet with different foundations that Agile Cares is involved with. And many of you, as I go to your events and meet with you, are always saying, how can we donate? How can we make a difference with Agile Cares? We understand. A lot of times, many of the events that I'm at, we have boxes at the back of the room, which you leave the room, you drop your loose change in there. Many of you send checks into Agile Cares. So who do I make this check out to? How do I do it? We have the Wall of Hope, where many of you have sent, some of our team members a check for $10,000. You have their name on that Wall of Hope. But I want to talk to you today on how all of you can donate to Agile Cares through your auto ship. Now, let me first go, what you need to first do is to go to agilecares.org. Again, agilecares.org, and click on the auto ship donation button. Now that's in the top right-hand corner. And if you're already logged to your back office, this will take you directly to your Manage Auto Ship section. If you aren't logged in, log in. Then scroll over your Order tab and click the link called Manage Auto Ship. From here, you'll need to click Change Order so you can change the items on your auto ship. Now, many of you, just like you're changing your orders, just here you click, I need to change my auto ship. And once you're on this page, scroll down to the very bottom. And you'll see at the very bottom here, there's 5 different options. And these options range for Agile Cares from $1 a month to $100 a month. Now, of course, you can do more than that, but these are the ones that people choose most often. And you can think, well, what would $1 a month do? So in a year, that's $12. Well, that would pay for almost a half of an operation for a cleft palate. If you did $5 a month, well, at $60 a year, that would pay for almost you would pay for 2 operations every year. If you click on $100, wow, that's 3 operations a month, or that'd pay for 20 pairs of shoes for one of the leper colonies in India. Help pay for the generators. We have so many things out there, but you'd make a decision. The important thing is that you choose, the $1 or the $5 or whatever it is you want to choose that is best for you. And then you hit the submit button, and that's right at the bottom in the right corner again. Now on the next page, select how you want your auto ship product shipped. And just like that, you've set up your donation to Agile Cares. Pretty simple. Agile Cares, we are judicious with this money, but we need more. There's more things that we can contribute to, the more things that we need to contribute to. I am Craig Bradley, and I care. Do you care?
Your continued donations are what make this great work possible.
Now, many of you received an email this last week on the incredible enhancement of the Agile compensation plan. For the first time ever, all Agile preferred customers can upgrade to become an Agile team member.
For more information on this enhancement and how you can take advantage of it, go to agile.com or contact your local customer service office.
I know from around the world we've got thousands and thousands of people that are so excited about this.
This is an incredible enhancement.
It really is. Now join us next week for a special episode of Agile TV as we recognize the winners of the first 90 days of the Agile Fit Challenge.
We'll also highlight some of the upcoming events going on around the world.
And as always, we'll have a piece on how to better build your business from one of Agile's top field leaders. Now that's all the time we have for tonight. That's Sam, I'm Zach, and you've been watching Agile TV.
Good night.